Three-point lighting is the technique that professional lighting engineers use in most major movies. The basic component of three-point lighting include the key light, fill light, and backlight. For this demonstration, I use Smith Victor photography lights for the key light, which uses a 600-watt quartz halogen bulb, a standard work light for the fill light using a standard halogen bulb, and the overhead fluorescent lights for the backlight. So typically you want to use the same lighting for all of your lights that you use. For example, don't use mixed halogen with fluorescent lights, but as with most things in life, you've kind of just got to use what you've got. In order to show you the concepts of this lighting technique, I started with a completely dark room. So I started with the key light first. The key light should be the strongest light source you have. This light will be the primary light for the scene, and every other light will be placed based on the position and brightness of this light. Notice the heavy shadow behind the subject. We will try to get rid of this shadow with the rest of the lights. Next, I'll turn on the fill light. The fill light's purpose is pretty much in its name. It fills in some of the harsh shadows created by the key light. In reality, the fill light that I use is probably too strong for a fill light, but as I said before, you have to work with what you've got. You'll notice that when the fill light is turned on, the heavy shadow from the key light is lessened. You might also notice that another faint shadow now shows up to the right of Chewbacca, where there wasn't one before. These shadows will hopefully be lessened when we switch on the backlight. The backlight's purpose is simply to separate the subject from the background, giving it a more three-dimensional appearance. It also will get rid of any of those harsh shadows created by the other two lights. This light should be the weakest light of all of the ones that you have.